What's going on, everybody? Adam here with Cover Band Confidential, and I wanted to talk about the Lee Malia Signature Explorer that I just picked up. Now, for those of you who don't know who Lee Malia is, he is the main guitar player for a band called Bring Me the Horizon. Now, Bring Me the Horizon's not an easy band to kind of categorize. They've done a lot over the course of their career and are currently kind of in a bit of a heavy electro pop kind of thing. I came upon them as a deathcore band playing at Warped Tour when my band did it back in 07 and 09. Fun fact, I actually have a couple of issues of Alternative Press with them on the cover and us inside. Now, this is one of 3 signature guitars that Epiphone has done with Lee Malia. He has a Les Paul, the Explorer, and an RD, which up to this point has not been recently released by Gibson or Epiphone. They all have this very unique configuration though. It's the same across all 3 of them. The main thing is that they all have the Artisan style appointments, which for those of you who don't know, the Artisan was a model that Gibson released in the late 70s to early 80s that featured mahogany bodies with maple tops in a walnut finish and a gorgeous floral inlay across the neck. Now, beyond that, there are plenty of differences between the original version and the one that I picked up. The main thing is the pickup configuration. Now, this one has a Gibson US Lee Malia signature humbucker in the bridge, which is coil tappable, which I will get into a bit later. And in the neck, it's got a Gibson P94 single coil. So what really kicks this up another notch is that in order to deal with the noise that P90s normally make, it includes a dummy coil in the back of the guitar. So in that middle and neck position, you're not getting all the noise that a P90 would normally introduce. Now, beyond that, it's got all of the appointments that an Explorer would normally have. It does have a locking bridge and tailpiece and a 24 3/4 inch scale length for the neck. The body is mahogany, the top is maple, and the fretboard is what they're calling a torrefied composite, which looks a lot like rosewood, but is basically some kind of baked maple. Feels great, looks really nice, and definitely accents those gorgeous inlays. Now, it's not all good stuff. Mine came with a couple of issues with the lacquer around the neck joint and in a couple of other spots being cracked. The frets also need a polish really bad, which is kind of disappointing to see at a guitar at this price point, but a setup and fret polish should fix that pretty easily, and otherwise I am pretty thrilled with what I got. So specs and talk aside, let's plug this thing in and see what it sounds like. All of the sounds that you'll be hearing are from my Line 6 Helix LT going straight into Logic Pro. Now, it's a given with a band like Bring Me the Horizon, the bridge humbucker is beefy and heavy. It can handle as much gain as you can throw at it, but I think it sounds really good in the mid-gain area. Now, what really stands out to me is how good it sounds in the middle position and utilizing the coil taps. In some settings, I would say it sounds downright spanky. Check this out. The tonal options on this guitar are outstanding. So if you are in the market for something like this, I highly recommend picking them up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We've got a podcast coming up on 100 episodes that you should definitely check out. We are here to help musicians and band leaders learn how to rock more and suck less. So that's going to do it for me. We'll see you soon.